Hello, Speech 1321. My name is Dean Hill, and I'm here to give you 4 helpful tips on listening. Let's get started. After watching the 5 Ways to Listen Better video, I found 2 tips that I really would like to emphasize. Tip number 1, stay silent.
Stay silent.
Now I know the video talked about staying quiet or staying silent, and just for a small amount of time, like 3 minutes or so. I want to emphasize this a little more. I think this is a really helpful tip, and I have the utmost confidence that this is why I am such a good listener in my everyday life, and that is staying silent. For example, say you're talking politics with somebody. Maybe you're a Republican, maybe they're a Democrat, and they express to you an idea that you completely disagree with. Normally, you might speak up and voice your opinion about the subject. Instead, practice staying silent. Listen to what they have to say. Even if you think it's just blasphemy, just listen. Try to actively listen to what they're saying, and see if you can pull any information out of that. Maybe 20% of it's true, maybe it's all true, but it could completely change your mind, and it is a great listening practice. So then I told Becky, that's just not how it works. By the way, Sarah, your hat looks absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, back to my other story. Like I was saying, notice I said something to Sarah that she did not like, yet she stayed silent, allowing her to listen to the rest of my conversation. In most conversations, people may say something that you disagree with. This may cause you to stop listening and even respond without thinking. However, by staying silent, you give yourself time to process this information and gather your thoughts. This can be helpful in many situations, especially in your career field. Tip number 2 in the video talks about listening positions. Now, listening positions can be kind of confusing, so I'm going to try to explain it to you. Imagine your listening position as a switch, like up or down. Up being active listening and down being passive hearing. You have to make the choice to move the lever from passive hearing to active listening in order to actually pull information in that you need to hear. Another listening position includes listening to someone and being critical or empathetic. In other words, am I going to criticize what someone is saying, or am I going to be empathetic and actually feel what they're feeling? This tool is very crucial for understanding the world in a different light. When we hear things from other people's perspectives, we get a whole new understanding of what one thing means. And this is very important when it comes to listening. This brings me to tip number 4. Nope, it's 3. This brings me to tip number 3, and that is ask questions. Ask questions. And I cannot express to you how important asking questions truly is. Even if you know the answer to it, even if it might change your opinion, even if it may affect your opinion, you may not get the answer you even expect. The answer might surprise you, and it will expand your mind to new opportunities. Now we're on tip number 4. Tip 4 is let go of your ego. Not to be confused with Lego my ego. A lot of the time we let our ego play a part in how we listen to other people. We usually hold our opinions above other people's beliefs, and this interferes with how well we're able to listen to them. So tip number 4 includes taking your ego and throw it out the window when you're listening, because it does not help you in any way listen to somebody. Actively listen to somebody. If you're not actively listening to somebody, you're not obtaining any information and you're not contributing to the conversation. So tip number 4, let go of your ego. Well, those are my 4 tips to help improve your listening skills. I hope you enjoyed them, and I'll see you next time.